So let's talk about a man named Billy Long. And no, that's not a character from a forgotten 1970s detective show, though you'd be forgiven for thinking so. Born on August 11th, 1955, right in Springfield, Missouri, Billy was about as homegrown as you can get. He attended the University of Missouri, but here's a fun fact for you. He left after a couple of years. Yes, that's right. Instead, life had a slightly different and frankly, more interesting path for him. This early chapter is crucial because it sets the stage for a career that was anything but conventional. After his time at university, he didn't just sit around. He got involved in the real world, the world of actual work. Now for the part of the story that is, without a doubt, the most unique. Before Billy Long was shaking hands on Capitol Hill, he was wielding a gavel in a completely different arena. The auction house, that's right. For over 30 years, he was a professional auctioneer. It's a job that requires a very specific set of skills, a fast mouth, a sharp eye, boundless energy, and the ability to command a room full of people, all vying for the same antique armoire. He wasn't just any auctioneer, he was a well-known figure in the industry, owning Billy Long Auctions LLC. He even hosted a radio talk show, a perfect training ground for a future in politics where talking is, shall we say, a key part of the job description. Think about it for a moment. An auctioneer's entire job is to create urgency, to read the crowd, and to close the deal. It's performance art mixed with salesmanship. So, how does a successful auctioneer from Springfield, Missouri decide one day to run for the United States Congress? Well, it wasn't exactly a spur-of-the-moment decision. The year was 2010, and the political climate was, to put it mildly, turbulent. The incumbent congressman for Missouri's 7th District, a Republican named Roy Blunt, decided to run for the Senate, leaving his House seat wide open. This created a political vacuum, a free-for-all that attracted a whole slew of ambitious candidates. His campaign was, in a word, different. While his opponents were giving standard political speeches, Billy Long was being Billy Long. He famously used his auctioneering chant in campaign ads, a gimmick that was both memorable and brilliant. He positioned himself as a common-sense conservative, a citizen legislator who wanted to go to Washington to clean up the mess, not to start a new career. On August 3rd, 2010, he won the crowded Republican primary, a stunning victory for a political novice. The man with the gavel had successfully sold himself to the voters. Upon arriving in Washington, D.C. in 2011, Congressman Billy Long brought his distinctive Missouri flavor to the hallowed halls of Congress. He wasn't there to blend in. He quickly became known for his conservative voting record, aligning himself with the core principles of the Republican Party on issues like lower taxes, reduced government spending, and deregulation. His committee assignments reflected his interest and the priorities of his district. He landed a spot on the powerful House Energy and Commerce Committee. One of his most notable and, let's be honest, most entertaining traditions was his use of his auctioneering skills right on the House floor. When his time to speak was running out during a debate, he would often launch into his signature rapid-fire chant. It was pure political theater, a spectacle that often went viral and made him a recognizable face even to those who didn't follow politics closely. Throughout his tenure, which spanned 6 terms from 2011 to 2023, Long was a reliable conservative vote. He maintained a strong connection to his constituents back in Missouri, holding regular town halls and events. All political careers eventually come to an end, and Billy Long's was no exception. In 2022, with Missouri's other senator, Roy Blunt, announcing his retirement, Long saw another opportunity. He decided to throw his hat into the ring for the United States Senate. However, the political landscape had shifted since his first run in 2010. The 2022 primary was a brutal affair, dominated by big personalities and even bigger spending. In the end, Billy Long's campaign fell short and he finished 4th in the primary, bringing his time as an elected official to a close. So, what is Billy Long doing now in this fine year of 2025? After leaving Congress in January 2023, he didn't just fade into obscurity. He has returned to the private sector, leveraging the experience and connections he gained over a lifetime in both business and politics. He remains a public figure in Missouri, still recognizable and respected in his community. While he no longer holds a gavel on the House floor, the Billy Long story serves as a fascinating chapter in modern American politics. From the fast-paced world of auctions to the contentious debates in Congress, Billy Long's journey is a reminder that in the grand, often strange auction of American democracy, Sometimes the most unexpected bidder wins the prize, at least for a while.